Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. We're on episode 45, and we have a special guest on. It's the legendary boxer Angel Manfredy. Angel, you want to say hi to the fans?
How are we doing?
All right. So, Angel, first question. Well, first of all, thank you for lending your time, for being very gracious with your time. It's an honor to talk to you. I'm a big fan. I remember watching you box back in the day, like in the late 90s on HBO. So it's like trippy for me to talk to you right now. I'm like super excited.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. I appreciate the support, man.
Of course.
Touching the water that I've done, you know what I'm saying? It was predestined pretty much my whole life story. Well, my life, everybody wants the true story now.
Yep.
I'm doing a film, soon to be making, you know what I'm saying? All in the progress, all is in the making. So everybody wants the true story. Everybody wants to know the truth about Manfredy, so I'm excited about it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I do believe in destiny too. So Angel, how did you get into boxing in the first place?
How did I what?
How did you even start boxing?
I started my career. I was born. It was so funny. I was born October 30th, 1974. I don't know if you know that date. That fight. That date. I was born October 30th, 1974. That was the greatest fight of all time. Ali versus George Foreman in the jungle. I was born that same day. And born in Gary, Indiana. All I ever did was fight on the streets in Gary. 90% of Gary, Indiana is African American. And as you know, I'm Puerto Rican, but I look white. I have some Italian in my blood as well. Manfredy is Sicilian, it's Italian, so I have that in my blood as well. But all I did was fight. At the age of 9 years old, I was in East Chicago, Indiana, and in the harbor side, and picked on this dude from the projects was picking on these kids from school, and I said because somebody on size and he was a lot bigger, but it did not matter. I always had the fighter instinct. I was always driven by fighting. I always loved to compete. I always loved to fight. And I met him at the park and took care of business. I just beat him up real bad at the park. And, you know what I'm saying, well, people were thinking that I didn't show up because I had detention that same day, and I'm in detention thinking like, wow, man, he didn't think I didn't show up. You know, I came out of detention, and, you know, I see all the kind of kids going crazy. They see me coming out of detention. The park was connected, Lincoln Elementary was connected to Roberto Clemente Park, and it did not matter as close I got to him. I just poured on my boots and cracked him right there and just started beating on him. And walking home, I remember walking home after I beat the guy up from the projects. My dad looked at me. He was in front of the house. He said, "You fighting again?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Come on." He took me to the boxing gym. I got into the boxing gym at the age of 9 years old, 65 pounds. And I sparred a guy named Jesus Fuentes, very well-known name. As far as the negative side, you know, as far as, you know, but, you know, Jesus Fuentes is a known name in the United States.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Wow. So, Angel, were you good at boxing right away? Were you a natural, or do you have to work really hard to be as good as you were?
I got to the gym was the first day I stepped to the ring. I was a street fighter, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about technique, skill, conditioning, fitness. I mean, you know, boxers, all fighters have it. Jesus Fuentes, he was already boxing at the time. He was my best friend at the time. And we got to the ring, and we're fighting, I'm throwing punches, and he cracks me. I hit the floor, I get back up, start throwing more punches, and he cracked me at the floor. The third time, after he knocked me down 3 times, I pointed at everybody. I said, "I'm going to be world champion." And they laughed at me. All my life, since that day, I told people I'm going to be world champion. Told teachers, told family, told friends. Everybody laughed at me. They didn't believe in me. At the age of 18, I turned to pro. I turned pro at the age of 18. I was still a senior in high school.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's incredible. So you knew in your heart that you were going to be a world champion and great at boxing. You just had the feeling, right?
Oh yeah, it was the first day at 9 years old, pointing after getting knocked down 3 times, pointing at everybody and said, "I'm going to be world champion." I spoke it. I spoke it. Obviously, speak those things that are not as though they were. I spoke faith, and I spoke it. Not only did I speak it, I let my words, I let my actions speak for my words, and I put the work in the gym. Regardless, I was still struggling with drugs, alcohol at a young age. I was still struggling. I lost my first pro fight at 18. I was a senior in high school. I lost my first pro fight. I got TKO'd my first pro fight because the day before I was partying, smoking weed, and doing all kind of crazy drinking and partying the day before the fight. I thought I was unstoppable. The Bible said that pride comes before a fall. So I was very prideful, and I thought nothing could touch me. After I lost, I got back in the ring and got 2 more wins, and then I got into my fatal car accident, which went on the street to a telephone pole. Travis, I smashed the passenger, a friend smashed my chest. They had to wheel me out of the car to get me out of the car, and I should be dead. I should have been dead in the car accident. And all I remember was waking up in the hospital and pointing at the doctors and pointing at the doctor, telling the doctor, would I ever be able to fight again? You know what he told me? Never again. You're finished. You're done. You'll never be able to fight again. And in my mind, I said, we'll see about that. But obviously, so many think it's so easy. So in my mind, I had a strong will. And in my mind, I said, no, I wasn't going to allow nothing to stop the dream, the vision that I had, the passion that I had. I wasn't going to stop that. 3 months later, I got back into the ring. 2 years later, I won my first title, and I got the Canadian champion. 1 year later after that, I was world champion at 21 years old.
That is amazing. That's a testament to just like your will and heart. You know what I mean? How much of it you think is destiny though? Like you do believe like in destiny, right? Like fate.
I predestined, baby. I was predestined to be born on October 30th, 1974. Greatest fight of all time, Ali versus George Foreman, Rumble in the Jungle. I was born that same day. I guess I was predestined to fight. In Gary, Indiana, Michael Jackson, Steeltown, Tony Zell. All the greats came out of Gary, Indiana. The Jackson 5. Everybody came out of Gary, and Ben Robinson. The awesome stars came out of Gary, Indiana. And Manfredy was one of them. I was one of them. I was always predestined to fight. Mm-hmm. And not only did I win the world title at 21, 2 years after that, I fought the best fighter in the world, Arturo Thunder Gotti, beating the best fighter in the world, my third HBO fight, stopping him in the 8th round.
That's amazing. Gotti was, he was a beast. That's amazing.
He's a Hall of Famer. He's one of the best. He was one of the best pound for pound fighters at that time. And I was coming up as well. El Diablo was coming up as well. My name was El Diablo at the time. My fighting name, the Devil.
Yeah, I remember that. You used to come out with the mask and everything.
Oh yeah, tattoos. The tattoos, the devil's skulls, the devils. My body's all inked up for it. Half of it's inked devil, half of it's angel. I used to tell people which side you're gonna choose. You know what I'm saying? And I was very struggling myself. I was very twisted. I was very double-minded. I was unstable. But I accomplished so much. Still dealing with drugs. Still dealing with liquor. Still partying with the women. Still traveling the world, the fame, the fortune, the dollars that are coming in. But my passion for boxing was always there. But I just wasn't 100% like I should have been. Like with the Gotti fight, I was 100%. When I beat Gotti or when I beat Iron Arms, I got the highest rated fight on HBO after losing to Mayweather. After that fight, they shouldn't have set the fight no way. But regardless of anything, after that fight, after the Mayweather fight, I went back up to 135, and I got the highest rating on HBO the whole year, and nobody got a rating.
That was in 99, right, Angel?
When I got the highest rating on HBO, it was 99. When I fought Mayweather, it was 98. Yep. In the 98.
So, Angel, how much of the fight game is mental? Is mental more important than the physical?
Oh, but so man, things are so easy. So it's the mind that controls the body. Mind and heart controls the body. You know, saying the dedication, the sacrifice, the hunger, the nation, the coordination, the balance, the reflexes, the speed, the power. It's all in the mind. The mind controls that body, and the Bible says, "So man thinketh, so is he." So as I taught my mind to be the best, I did not. I did not. I did not. I was given the name El Diablo. I did not call my name myself El Diablo. It was given to me. Everything was given to me. It's so beautiful how everything came out and how I can explain it now as an ex-world champion, as one of the Hall of Famers in the world, as soon to be a Hall of Famer of Las Vegas, Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's so exciting. I can express what I was going through during those times, those years in my career, in my life, and I thank God that I get to express it here with you, and nothing but support, man. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, I appreciate you sharing your journey, Angel. Like I said, I'm a fan. So Angel, the walk into the ring, what does that feel like? Is it like big nerves? Is it fear?
Oh no, that's the show. Any champion knows that. You know, when you're predestined to be a fighter your whole life. I mean, the fighting is the show. First and foremost, the show coming in. Coming in with the tattoos that the awesome. Not only did I bring the show, I brought the fight to the people. I gave the people what they wanted to see.
Right.
And that's what made me one of the hottest fighters out there in the world. And I thank the Lord for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. No, you had an original like style, like a look. You were like a unique fighter, and you could fight. You were great. So that's really marketable.
Yeah, very, 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 very marketable. If something like that came out now, I mean, I've been making hundreds of millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? I mean, back then I was making millions, but not as much as I should have been making back then because
right.
I was unique. I was different. I was basically walking in the story. You know, I was basically walking my dream, walking my story, walking in life, walking the temptations of life, and dealing with El Diablo, the devil, dealing with temptation, dealing with struggles, dealing with downs, dealing with the highs, dealing with the lows. I mean, dealing with everything what life has to offer. I dealt with it all, and it did not kill me. I'm sound in my mind. I can speak clearly, and I'm very focused when I talk and when I speak. I'm one motivational speaker, and I just one thing I do is I come and I speak to the youth, the next generation, the kids, the children, you know, the youth, and that's what it's all about. It's about the next generation. That's what Manfredy boxing is all about.
100% giving back. You know, that's so awesome. So, Angel, you have a really strong faith in God. Can you tell me, like, what does faith do for you in your life?
Where is that faith pointed to? Now, out inside the ring, I was coming to kill, steal, destroy. Exactly what the devil comes to do: kill, steal, destroy. Outside the ring. Now that I'm outside the ring, that's the name of the film. In and outside of the ring. That's the name of the movie, in and outside the ring. Outside the ring, now that I'm outside of the ring, I can see, and I can be an example. I can be a role model for the next generation. I can be a man of God, and I can speak those things that are not as though they were. The faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. It's hope, what I hoped for in all my life. I achieved. I could have been a lot greater. I could have been 4 or 5 times world champion. I was 2 times. So it could have been a lot greater, but that's okay, though. The story ended up the way it ended up, but it's the ending of the story makes the best of all the stories in life. And I've dedicated my life and given my life over to the Lord, and I'm a child of the Most High God, which is Jesus Christ.
That's amazing, Angel. Angel, who would you say was your toughest opponent ever, and why?
Oh, no, I guess in my prime year, that's probably when I fought like Spiro Gotti. He was probably the toughest, strongest. a warrior. He was the Rocky of boxing, at the time, saying? He was a beast, man. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Fame to this day. He's not with us at this time. I pray for the family and all that, and his kids, but he's gone. He chose his path, and it's sad, but I do believe Arturo Gatti, I beat him at his best. He was at his best, I was at my best, and the fight took place, and the stage was set, and it was one of the greatest fights of all time in 1998. And I respect Arturo. I miss Arturo very much. I miss how he played with my kids. I miss how he carried himself as a fighter. But outside the ring, he was still struggling with some things, and he didn't make it. And it's sad. It's sad to his family, to his friends and family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's rest in peace, Arturo Gatti. He definitely was an amazing fighter and so tough. Angel, so you're a person who's overcome adversity and problems in life. What advice do you have for people out there that are dealing with big problems and want to give up?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I tell people, like I tell them all, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all these things shall be added to you. You gotta seek the first, put the Lord first. Once you put the Lord first, everything's gonna come to you. Everything's gonna be fulfilled in your life. I finally found fulfillment in my life when I got filled with the Spirit of God, speaking in other tongues, and got baptized in Jesus' name. It was the gospel, which is Acts 2:38, which was my last robe that I wore. Acts 2:38, my last robe that I was wearing was Acts 2:38, which is the gospel being fulfilled in the book of Acts. To let the people know, to let the kids, the troubled kids know, the kids that are struggling in life today, seek the Lord. Seek the Lord with all your heart, though. You know what I'm saying? Surrender. Give your life to Jesus Christ. I mean, He's the only way. This is a wicked world that we live in. This is not the earth of, this is not the world of, this is not the earth of God. This is not God's earth. This is the devil's earth, like the Bible says. The devil is the ruler of this earth. You know what I'm saying? We're the light of the world, and we have to show our light and let the kids know, let everybody know to stay in school, do your studies, study hard, train hard, do everything you got to do hard and do it all to the Lord and give your life to the Lord. It's no greater feeling, there's no greater joy, there's no greater peace, there's no greater happiness than to live for Jesus Christ, to serve our only God, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, which is Jesus Christ. I can't explain more how beautiful it is that I have Him now in my life.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. There's many gods in this world, but there's only one true God, in which I know to be Jesus Christ. And all the fans, all the youth, all the next generation, let them know hard work, dedication. You can accomplish anything your heart desires. And when you put your mind, body, soul, spirit involved, you can accomplish anything your heart desires as long as you put God first. I mean, it's so vital to put the Lord first in your life, and everything else is sky's the limit from there.
Mm-hmm. That's great advice, Angel. And you're a person that you're speaking it because you lived it. You've overcome adversity and problems, so you're a person to listen to. So that's great advice for the people listening.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's so beautiful that I'm alive to speak it. I mean, you have good fighters, you get good people out there that died. They did the first hit of crack or cocaine or heroin or liquor or car accidents. I've been in many car accidents. I only got my last car accident was in '98 in senior high school, and which is I'm scarred for it. My head's scarred for it. You know what I'm saying? And I should be dead. You know what I'm saying? But God had mercy on me. And I can't understand the love He had for me so much. Why me? I tell myself sometimes, why me? and because I am willing. I'm willing to do anything for His name. I'm willing to do anything for the people, for the kids. I come to serve, my friend. I come to serve. I come to be an imitator of Jesus Christ. I come to serve people. I come to love people. I come to respect people. I come to not judge people by how they live, but I come to help them and to keep them whole, keep them sound in their mind, body, spirit. I keep to motivate everybody, all the kids out there, and let them know there's a way, there's a way, there's a way that seems right to a man. That way is death, but there's a way that seems right to the Lord. That He said He's the way, the truth, and the life. He's the only way. So if we can go that way, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay, man. There's no doubt in my mind that God is very real. There's no doubt in my mind. And that we live in a spiritual world, and this world is very, very, very wicked world that we live in, but that's okay. God's given us His Spirit, given us His guidance, given us His wisdom, that we can accomplish all things through Christ Jesus. There's no doubt in my mind. I like to send shout out to my kids, my oldest Celeste, Marina, Angel the Second, my wife Yvette, my team, Manfredy Boxing, Gloria Ottaker, Bree Ottaker, just my whole team, Manfredy Boxing at gmail.com. Contact anytime for interviews, anything like that. I do respect you, what you're doing, and how you're in my corner.
Thank you, Angel. Angel, I'm really happy that you're in a great place and you're here with us to spread positivity and be a great role model. Everything happens for a reason, and like you said, like God spared you to do good work in the world. So.
Oh yeah. It's I just I was chosen from child when I was born. I believe I was predestined when I was born because of the date that I was born on. Predestined to be a fighter, but predestined to also be a warrior for Jesus Christ. There's no doubt in my mind. I live a very thankful life, man. I'm very humble. I'm very thankful. I respect people, and I treat people. I always tell people, treat people how you want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
A man is only as good as his word. If I tell you something, I'm going to do it. Just like I told you today, let's do this. Let's make it happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm faithful when I speak it. It's gonna come to pass. I'm gonna make it happen. It's gonna happen. And much respect to you and your broadcast. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Angel, for being on. And I 100% agree with you. Like, a man is only as good as his word, and that's a great way to live. And that's a great message. Do unto others, as you would have done unto you. You do a lot of coaching. So what do you get a lot of enjoyment out of coaching the young up and coming fighters?
Well, I teach this Crown Point, 1560 North Main Street, Crown Point, Indiana. I teach for conditioning, for fitness, for self-defense, technique, boxing technique. All through that I teach, they can fight. They can fight now, saying, after teaching them, say, it's a passion now. Now I can carry it on and show kids and show my clients how to defend themselves, how to take care of themselves, physically as well as mentally. Boxing is a very mental sport, and power's in the mind, baby. That's where the soul lies, and I've been teaching for over 10 years now, and I love it. I really love it.
Wow,
life's a little slow right now as far as clients and my and Universal Fitness where I teach, but it's just the season that I'm going through. Just like a season of people's lives, you're gonna have good times, you're gonna have bad times, you're gonna have slow times, you're gonna have mute times. Sometimes it'll be mute, like nothing's moving, nothing's generating any income for you, but it's okay. I'm a fighter, so I know the seasons that I'm in. I live in the Four Seasons. I live in northern Indiana by Chicago, so it's okay. We have the winter, we have the fall, we have the spring, we have the summer. So we have the Four Seasons. So I'm okay. You're not gonna bear fruit. You're not gonna prosper every day. Just then you're gonna have your time when it's time to get paid. It's time to sow. It's time to reap. It's time to get your reward. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a patient man, and all things are gonna happen for the good. And clients are calling in, and everything's gonna be happening. You know. So I'm excited teaching. I'm excited teaching fitness to my teaching. I already taught a couple. My youngest client is 3 years old. He's from Chicago, Joey Moody. He's from Chicago, and he comes about 50 minutes to come train with me across the border. Chicago's only 4 or 5 minutes away, so he comes to train with me, and basically mentor him, basically teaching the school of boxing at the age of 3 or 4 years old, you know. And he looks very good for his age. He's going to be a champion. That's what he wants to be, is a champion. And it starts at a young age. That's where the ones that want it speak it. Mm-hmm. And when they speak it, they do it. And when they do it, they achieve it.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's amazing that you're bringing up these new young fighters, future legends like yourself, taking them under your wing. Angel, what hobbies are you into on your free time? Are you into movies? I saw Sicario 2, and Benicio del Toro's that dude. That was a good movie. Are you into movies?
Say it again?
Are you into, like, movies? Do you like, relaxing? Yeah. What's your favorite movie?
Oh, yeah. I don't watch negative.
No movies?
I don't watch TV, period. I'm not a TV person. But I'm living in the movie right now, to tell you the truth, Jonah. There's going to be a movie that I will be watching, that's going to be called In and Out of the Ring. That's going to be a movie coming very soon. This year we're going to start, and I'm excited about it. In and Out of the Ring, my book, So Be It. I'm excited about it. Red Line 620. I'm excited producers. I'm excited about it from Florida. I'm excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about everything. I do not watch TV though. It's just I see TV, and there's so much negativity on TV that it's hard to support something that's so negative.
Right.
But that's me. That's my opinion. That's me. That's my opinion, and that's how I see it. Not all TV is bad. I do watch the news. Haven't watched it in a while, but I do watch that. So it's all good. I live a very humble life, a very respectable life, and a very blessed life. You know what I'm saying? I'm full of joy. I'm full of peace. I'm full of happiness. Yeah, I have no worries.
Yeah, a lot of TV is bad, Angel. I don't blame you, and even the news sometimes. There's a lot of negative in the news. I try not to watch it because I don't want to, it just kind of brings you down seeing a lot of bad in the world sometimes,
Right.
But I know there's a lot of good too, so.
Oh yeah. Where there's good, there's bad. Where there's bad, there's good. Mm-hmm. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of what we're doing. Are we making a difference in this world that we live in today?
100%.
That's what matters. Are we living a legacy? Are we history makers or history breakers? What are we doing in life? What are we going to achieve? What are we leaving for our family? What are we leaving for our kids? We gotta leave a legacy. We gotta leave a dream for our kids, for you. I got grandchildren. I got 3 grandchildren, 1 on the way. You know what I'm saying? So.
Wow! Congratulations.
Yeah, 1 on the way this morning. Just had my grandson.
Wow.
Another grandson. I have then I have two granddaughters and two grandsons. You know what I'm saying? So he's on his way this month. So we're praying that the pregnancy goes well, that all be well with the baby, and everything comes to pass. You know what I'm saying?
Right on. Yep.
We're excited about it.
Yeah, congratulations. That's awesome. So Angel, I just want to say, I can't wait for your movie. The book, you say you have a book coming out, right?
The book is gonna start back up Monday. Mm-hmm. My author got sick, so she's gonna be ready to start it up back Monday. We're gonna start it back up, and we're gonna make it happen. Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I'm excited. This year is the year. After this year, we should be done with the scissor reel or the scissor reel for the movie to sell and the book. So I'm excited about it.
I'm excited for you. You deserve it. You know what I mean? I can't wait to read the book too. So, Angel, you've been so awesome with your time. I know I've had you on here long enough. Do you want to say any last message to the fans, and where can they reach you?
You can reach me on, you can call me anytime, 219-344-8267. Reach me at 1champ1030@gmail.com or my fan page, manfredyboxing@gmail.com. Contact me anytime for interviews, for speaking engagements, for meet and greets throughout the world. I'm free. I'm excited. I'm excited to motivate you. I'm excited to reach out to you. I'm excited to be a part of life. I'm excited.
Thank you so much, Angel. So I'm going to put all those links and information in the podcast info so the fans can reach you and people can contact you. And I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you again so much for your time. I wish you nothing but the best in the future. I will be seeing your movie. I will be reading your book, buying your book. So thank you again, Angel, and God bless, man.
All right, brother. All right. God bless.
Take care.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Dave. Bye-bye.
Bye, Angel.